So you can see right, where's my finger? Right here was our biggest injury. So it's scabbed over just like it would on a human body. And that is absolutely fantastic progress. And his other injuries, we got one, where's my finger again? One there and one here, just where the discoloration is. And those have healed absolutely tremendously. He's had a couple sheds now. It's all come off nice and clean. And he is absolutely ready to rumble after a long 12 months. Absolute trooper who has proved the impossible is possible for future snakes coming into my care. Absolutely incredible. This is one of my proudest, most extensive rescues. This eastern brown snake, second most venomous snake in the world, I have had in care for about 12 months to the day. He was stuck in garden mesh. I didn't take any footage because I thought he was dead. And as I slowly was chopping him away, he was coming more to life, until he was free. Although he had a lot of degloving, a lot of cuts, a lot of bleeding. So I did have to take him home and wait for him to recover. So he had to have antibiotic injections, fantastic UV lights and heat. He's needed all the husbandry to be absolutely spot on to be able to heal from the injuries he sustained. And we were able to do that. Also thanks to North Richmond Vets for supplying us with the antibiotics every few monthly checkups and making sure he was in the best health, ready for release today. He was in a property just down here. We've brought him into this beautiful bushland. It's absolutely gorgeous here, right near Wallamai National Park. And he's going to be an absolutely happy snake after spending 12 months in a tank. Hopefully he doesn't come too bull out of a gate. He's full of energy. He's smashed a few rats the last few weeks. So our eastern brown snake is our second most venomous snake in Australia, although they are the snake that causes the highest amount of deaths. Just because there are so many of them. Our number one venomous snake is the inland taipan, but they're in such a remote area that not many people are there. They don't interact with humans very much, whereas our eastern browns are literally scattered all over the east coast and the inland. Although they are such a venomous snake, it's nothing to worry about. If you come across one in the wild, in your backyard, in your house, just leave it to its own devices. It'll move on, call the snake catcher. People only come unstuck if they go to grab it or sort things out themselves. Hopefully we can get him to stick around, say g'day, and we can have a good look at him. He's a good sized snake. He has had the heat on him this morning, but it's a little bit cooler now, so he might not be too fiery. All right, there he is. Absolutely gorgeous eastern brown snake. You can see the stripes in him. You can see how some people would mistake him as a tiger snake. You've also got that the underbelly is the dead giveaway. The yellow with the red patterning underneath is a dead giveaway for eastern brown snakes. Hopefully you can see right now those injuries, now that we're out in the sun, how well they've healed up. And he's going to traverse through this landscape, through the bush, rocks, creeks, catching more rodents, more frogs, and that's not going to cause him any problems. So look at that. Eastern brown snake. Alrighty, home time for our friend. And you'll see as soon as I let him go, he's not going to want any piece of me. He's just going to disappear off into the scrub. And away he goes. Freedom. And just like that, you can see how they just disappear, how easily they move. And we'll see if we can get a bit of defensive posture here. You can see I'm following this snake. People say they get chased by eastern brown snakes. I'm following it. He's running away from me. If I get a little too close, we'll see once he's back out in the open. I'll get a little closer and see if he'll do his defensive pose. If I go like, no, this one isn't even being defensive at all. It's not striking at me, it's not chasing me. He's holding that neck up to try and look tough. Trying to show me he's boss, because he is boss. He can do a lot of damage to me. But he doesn't want to. He's free, he's happy, he's healthy. I do want him to, there we go. There's a little S up, there we are. So that's the only reason. That's when people say they're chasing you. If you get too close, if this snake was cornered in the corner of a building, it would S up, tell you to go away, And that's the way they do it, just like that.
Just like that.
That mouth open, come up towards you. Still, his only intention is to literally get away from me. He does not want to bite me. He doesn't want to bar off me. It's all just warning. It's all just warning strikes. I think it's curling up in this scrub. There he's hiding. And there you go. It is just pure defense. These snakes will not attack you. They will not come at you. They will not chase you. All he's done now, he's done his little defensive dance until I've moved back. And now that he's taken the chance, he's disappeared into this grassy plant here. And with that coloration, those browns and yellow stripes, he disappears. You would not know he was in there. You can just see his scales in there and you would never, ever know. That might be his place. He's been in an enclosure for the last 12 months. This is going to be his place to relax, find his feet, work out where and what he wants to do, and go on. And we'll leave him with that, eh? All right, hope you guys enjoyed. A short but sweet one today. Hopefully you guys have learned something. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. See ya.